Hey guys, out in the garage, about to disassemble this front wheel, or I should say the front axle. I've already shown you that obviously it should not do that. In fact, you can see how cruddy it looks right now. It's all ripped up. But I'm going to take that apart and number one right now, just kind of show it. I have not yet ordered the actual replacement axle, but thought I'd go ahead and just pull this out, remove it, and take a look at it, just as kind of a phase one. So stay tuned. I broke it real good. Nice. All right, so we got off the we got off the outside of the axle. We still got to pull off the inside. I'm just going to use a little bit of a pry bar to get up in the gap up in there. But here is the inside, and you can see, basically, pick up a couple of these. These are all the different pieces to the cage. So there's one of the bearings, and basically this just shattered. And the axle itself, I mean, it's hard to tell, but it looks like the axle itself is fine. It looks like the inside of the CV is fine. There's still some metal pieces that are in the grease, but I'm sure you could actually rebuild this if you wanted to. I'm just going to replace this with a Rhino axle, which I looked, and the Rhino axle is maybe a hair more expensive than the OEM axle. Might even be cheaper than the OEM axle. But you can see what kind of mess this causes. But yeah, this is obviously totally shot. We're gonna get this out of here. We mainly just wanted to do this today to see what it looked like, and what we did is to pull it off. You do have the axle nut, which is down here, is a 1 1/16 or 27 millimeter. Pull that off, take the brake off. I've got it tied up out of the way. The brake bolts here and here are 15 millimeters. The little dust and debris shield is a T30, has 2 little screws in it. Very, very easy to do. And then this, the bolt for the joint here is 15 millimeter, pops just right out. So really no big deal to get it disassembled. Reassembly should go just the opposite. I still need to get that ordered and brought in, but otherwise I think we're looking pretty good, all things considered. Hey guys, so while I'm showing this here, we ran into some trouble. The inner portion of the axle eventually broke. We ran into a lot of trouble with that. We tried pry bars. We tried everything we could think of. We decided to use a little bit of heat to see if that would help. I sprayed this down with PB Blaster. Just coated everything, did whatever we could to try to get this thing to come off, and then started researching around. But eventually, as you'll see, this actually never did work. All right, guys, I have finally, after fighting with this thing for several hours, I have managed to get this dad blame, add cuss word, explicative, whatever you want to call it here. Finally managed to get this dang thing out. You can see, I mean, it looks like, I'll have to get up in there closer, but I'm pretty sure, whoops, just realized I'm doing this sideways. I'm pretty sure we're okay up in there. You may not be able to see it. Just trying to get the light just right here. But the splines look good. Everything looks good on the inside of the differential. Hopefully that seals okay. But anyway, I finally got this thing out after fighting with it. Like I said, it must have been at least a couple of hours. And you can kind of see what kind of rig I've got up here. I ended up having to take a a strap, a ratchet strap here. I wrapped it around here, went around the top, and then came around the bottom, and I ended up having to use a set of vice grips basically to hold on to the cup after everything broke earlier. And I mean, this thing just, oh my gosh, it absolutely fought me. One thing that is interesting about the front diff, and I didn't realize this until I pulled out the other side axle. You can see I've got it apart as well. The front diff is not a pass-through, so if you get stuck, there's no way to hammer through the other side. But I did go ahead and pull out the other side axle because I was looking at that one to see if I could hammer it out from the other side. You can't. I'm now debating probably just going ahead, since I've already got the axle out, when I do the order, just go ahead and order both axles. I'll carry the passenger side as a spare. But oh my gosh, yeah, it fought me every step of the way. My friend Lawson was down here helping me. I mean, we've used pry bars, we used a little bit of heat to see if we could get it to pop out. I mean, it was just stuck. Oh my gosh, so badly. Just so you can kind of see what the splines look like. I mean, the splines do not look bad, but obviously they're gunked up with rust. I did load it down with PB Blaster, and everything else, if it focuses out here, everything else though looks good. So I think once the axles are replaced, it'll be all good. But anyway, finally did get it out. I will have more videos coming soon once I get the orders placed. It's probably going to be a few more weeks because I'm going to be out of town on vacation for a couple of weeks. I'm also changing jobs. So lots going on around the house, lots going on with the family, getting into football season. So stay tuned. I am planning on going out. After all this nonsense, I'm going to go back up to Windrock and spend a good long day up there, at least maybe a night. But stay tuned, more to come, and thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe. I really appreciate all my subscribers. I'm almost to 1,000, which is a magic number. Also too, if you're interested in the stuff that I use, a lot of my videos I have tried to put in information with regards to the Amazon links. That helps me out as well, and I really appreciate everyone that buys through those links. But please like the videos, please subscribe to the videos, please share with your friends. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys, and stay tuned for more.